If we beefing, I got you. If we beefing, I got you. Hey. Hey. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that ratchito music. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone's. Child, why did I do a whole live stream? I was like 15 minutes in before I realized that I had the live stream set as private. I don't even want to go back over everything that I said about Tommy Sotomayor in Fire Babe. Did anybody catch Grease Fire Babe running up on Tommy Sotomayor and getting done up for 5 consecutive hours? Tommy Sotomayor dragged Fire Babe for 5 hours straight. I mean, just non-stop roast and gags, tags, and body bags. I'm like, when is it gonna end? Is it gonna end? I mean, he was in his classic Tommy Sotomayor role. He had the bitch by her Demi should never do it wig. Listen, Demi, don't do it. Demi, don't never do it. What is wrong with Demi? Demi, stop doing Fire Babe hair. Let Fire Babe go buy a synthetic wig. Cause how Demi be sewing in the wigs and the weaves behind the hairline, and they should be in front of the hairline because she don't have no edges. Demi, stop doing it. Demi don't never need to do it. I don't know why your name is Demi did it. Demi need to go back to the beauty school. Demi is a beauty school dropout. Demi hair be cute though. Anybody check out Demi did it? Her hair be cute. Tommy Sotomayor. I just read that comment and you threw me off. Grease Fire hair do not be cute. Number 1, Tommy Sotomayor hates Black women. Number 2, Tommy Sotomayor hates single Black mothers. Number 3, Tommy Sotomayor hates bitches who wear wigs, weaves, and makeup. So how can I be a fan of Tommy Sotomayor? How? I got a pistol grip chin just like my daddy, like, hell to the na. I'm trying to figure out why is everybody like creaming in their pants because he dragged Tommy Sotomayor. Y'all could be next. You heard exactly what he said. Y'all coming over here. Y'all want to judge me for dragging Black women, but that's all this bitch sit and do on her platform. That applies to everybody. That applies to Fire Babe. That applies to Heidi. That applies to Tracy. That applies to anybody that sits on their platform and talks about another Black person. And then what he said that really hit home, he was like, and then you scroll down her timeline, she don't never talk about nothing but Black people, Black people, Black people, Black people. I was like, damn. You know, it sucks when you actually have to agree with this nigga, but this is like fire fighting fire. They are both problematic to the community as a whole. She calling the police every second. He hate black women and think we all should die. Then you got all these people creaming in their pants because somebody finally dragged the fuck out of her who's on a larger platform than her, so it's gonna hit harder. But it makes no sense because he could double back and drag all of them too. Like, he's an equal opportunity roaster. And I don't understand how Lady Snoop, him and Lady Snoop was just beefing. Lady Snoop be sucking the fuck out of Tommy Sotomayor nuts. She just unmodded him. He just clowned her on his platform. And somehow, since Firebabe was talking about her getting unmodded by, talking about Tommy getting unmodded by Lady Snoop, he gave her wrench back and commenced to dragging Grease Fire. I don't understand how this works. I guess he probably saw it as an opportunity to grab Grease Fire's audience. All I know is, like I said, I'm going to premiere the video that I did, and I didn't even know that I was live. I'm going to premiere that later. But all I know, Firebabe, like I said in that video that will be premiering later, Tommy Sotomayor stamina is unmatched. I've seen him roast somebody for 8 hours straight. He won't stop. You make a video, he's going to make a video. You make another video, he's going to make another video. You make a video, he's going to make a video. You go live talking about him, he's going to go live and stream your live while you're talking about him and drag you. It's going to be, oh, hey, everybody. Hey, everyone's. Hey, Renee. Hey, True Speaker. Hey, Queen. Hey, Angel. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Elsie. Hey, everybody. Hey, everyone's. I am just, I see him drag somebody for 8 hours straight before. He is like, his stamina. He been doing this for years. No need to practice. He's had CPS called on him. He's been swatted by the police. People have threatened to kill him. True Seaman ran up on him with a shotgun in broad daylight. He's been punched in the back of his head at a side another event. I mean, Tommy is the king of trolls. Legit. People block people because they can't handle the truth. I get blocked all the time, but I just be asking regular ass questions. I'm just like, bitch, okay, you blocked me. That's why I have a platform. I can go say what the fuck I want to say after I get blocked. I'm not trigger happy with that block button. I feel like if you have something to say, get off of who you mad at. I'm not saying you mad, but talk your talk. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Stand firm in your word while you walk into your talk. And Firebabe is just walking a tightrope. She beefing with James, Tracy. Who else she beefing with? She just beefing with everybody. April. Just it's like the whole sector against her and QB and Jay Wilson. And then Sean Bradley, everybody's turning on him. And then you find out Sean Bradley was sending dick and booty hole pictures to Food Junkie, which is just disgusting. And I'm just like, Food Junkie, do you have an open marriage? Yeah, and he loved black women. No matter what he tell y'all, no matter what he sit on this platform and say, he will be in your DMs real quick, real fast, in a hurry, and he is a trick. So if you like to get tricked on, you could make Tommy Sotomayor your mark. He loved black bitches. Yeah, he really do. I was commenting on Blah's Live because she was talking smack about others, and she's not any better than the next. Right, but she has a platform, and the thing with that is, if you make yourself a platform, then you can go and say, yeah, what are you doing talking about other people? You're no better than the people that you're talking about, and you guys can have a dialogue where you're not blocked. Oh, they're talking about My Jazzy Life. And I believe I didn't watch the video because I don't feel like following Jazzy's storyline anymore. But I believe she came back with another abortion skit. I don't know if she's really pregnant. She was really pregnant this time or not. But I remember she just had an abortion skit not 6 or 7 months ago. She just did an abortion skit. And now she has a new abortion skit. This time, I guess she was supposedly pregnant with twins. The thing about Jazzy is she's a serial as in SERIAL, serial abortionist, abortion receiver. I don't know what the word is, but she uses abortion as a form of birth control. She is not bothered by um, by the ramifications of an abortion, of continuously having abortions, repeatedly having abortions since being a middle schooler. I would be scared. I would be terrified because you have to answer. I'm pro-choice, but you do have to answer to it for everything that you do here on God's earth. And I'm just like, dang. Even when she speaks upon it, it's like it's very vanilla. There's no emotion. There's nothing. I guess she's saying that she couldn't buy her kids a Christmas because she had to pay for a discounted abortion. And I'm just like, wow, like, this is not none of our business. These abortion stories are just horrible. It's just like you already have a hell of kids you can't take care of by yourself. Whatever happened to birth control? It's actually free. There's no accountability. There's nothing like that. Yeah, Fire Babe is beefing with her own damn shadow in her nostrils when she be snorting. I don't know what the hell she be doing, but she do something. You believe she was pregnant? I don't know. I can't tell you. Was she pregnant this time, or do you believe she was pregnant last time, or both times, or just one time? I mean, I just can't keep up with the skits. Hey, Crazilla, gang, gang, gang. Yep, it's her body, her life, her choice, everything. I don't think QB has as many people against him as Firebabe, and I also feel like QB is reactionary now since they brought his dead since Rick Reed brought his dead husband into the sector. QB's just been off the hook since then, and I don't fault him for that. Firebabe is very hateful. She's homophobic. She's transphobic. She's has some issues with colorism. She's just kind of a nasty individual. And she uses her daughter as a weapon against gay men and men in general. That's why I'm like, I know the next thing out of her mouth is going to be Tommy Sotomayor wants to do something to her daughter because she's just gross and disgusting. Very disgusting individual. She just, no. Well, the thing about it is, people have to stop putting disrespectful content out there. Like, for me, it's like you disrespecting yourself. All these lying, all these skits, these abortion stories. Like, are you going to have an abortion every 3 months on YouTube? Like, who knows what to believe? I don't know. She's not embarrassed. Nothing embarrasses her. If that filthy couch didn't embarrass her, these abortion stories are just, nothing will embarrass her. If her daughter digging in her butt with them with shit, she had shit in the shorts, and one gave the shorts to the other one, and that one was itching. If that didn't embarrass her, nothing will. Yep, everybody has an opinion. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like everybody should start a channel and tell people your opinions. If you feel like blah is in the wrong, you should start a channel and tell her, like, bitch, you wrong for that. How you gonna talk about people and, make your points X, Y, and Z? People are using abortion as it's a form of birth control. When birth control is free, like go to Planned Parenthood, get you some condoms, get you a Depo shot, get your tubes tied, get the Essure, get an IUD. I mean, get something. Protect yourself because you already have 4 kids in a one-parent household and they running you ragged and you're not even 30 years old. Like, it's a lot going on. I don't know. Is she okay? That's just a misery. How can she want to get pregnant when she wants to, when she already has 4 kids and she's what, not even 25? How old is she? She's not even like 25, right? And she already has 4 kids that she can't handle. She can't even keep their hair comb. That option should be closed. How can Chrissy chime in and says nobody wants to give up sex in their 20s? Chrissy is not even 30 years old and got 9 damn kids. They need birth control like a nigga in a desert need fucking water. They need it bad. Listen, I'm not just, well, I am. I'm sorry. When you start to use birth control, you start to use abortion as a form of birth control, and then you have contradictory statements like, I want to get pregnant. Then when you get pregnant, you go kill the baby. You putting this out there. So yeah, bitch, I'm going to fucking judge you. Something ain't right in the water. Just a couple of months ago, I want to get pregnant. I have baby fever, but I just had an abortion 3 weeks ago. And now a couple of weeks later, I had another abortion and it was twins. No, at some point, it's not your body. It's not your womb, your choice. When you start putting all these different storylines and skits on YouTube, it becomes, it's just, what the fuck is going on? Is this a skit? Is your life going to continue to be one continuous skits of abortions? I would be scared. Sometimes people don't get up off that abortion table. You better check Planned Parenthood records. What if your uterus collapsed? That's like 5, 6, 7 abortions already. She got to stop telling her business for people if she don't want people to judge. Hey, Tanisha. Lady Snoop is a 40-year-old woman, not a little girl. She looks her age. I don't know why people keep. She said, what? Wow. That's disgusting. Yeah, there's no limit to what people will say or do. I think QB should clap back more. He better get out here and windmill with everybody else and stop crying. And he been doing that, right? You and QB just had this massive y'all just had this beef, and his channel is gone, and he got to build it back up, and that's just what he got to do. He got to earn his stripes. Everybody got to earn their stripes, so he got to earn his stripes. And I think we're always gonna think that he's crying because of how high pitched his voice is. Him, Chopper, they always sound like they crying. Hey Bree, hey Bree. I wouldn't personally post an abortion story either. I think I wouldn't be embarrassed. I just think that that's a private matter. But actually, personally, I wouldn't, and I don't fault anyone for posting their truth about their life, having an abortion. It could help others, but posting an abortion story, then another abortion story, then I want a baby story, then another abortion story. I think that's just too much. Yeah, for me, I choose birth control and I'm pro-life for myself. But for other people, I'm pro-choice. Ain't nobody else finna take care of them kids and raise them kids. Right? Everybody's not into drama. Some people can't. Hey, I think she just want a bunch of reaction videos so her views can go up and she has extra money for this house she is making her mama rent her. Lord have mercy. Y'all beef is y'all got a real beef. We're talking about Jazzy put up a video. Well, we were talking about the beef sector, and then we kind of segued into Jazzy made a video saying that she's pregnant with twins and had an abortion. Yeah, period. Right. But everybody ain't able to. We don't really get to choose. I mean, people do plan their pregnancies. I've never just sat down and said, yes, I can afford a baby now and I'm just at the no, that's not really how it happened for me. We made them kids and then we got, everything fell into place. So everybody just can't plan to have kids like that. But I think that once you have them and you have a gang of them and you know that you already have a heavy load, you shouldn't be trying to, you should take precautions so that you don't keep having to do the same procedures over and over again and you're actually hurting your womb and you're hurting yourself at the same time. I wouldn't want to keep putting myself through that type of, because it is a sort of a trauma to have an abortion. I wouldn't want to keep putting myself through that trauma repeatedly. Yeah. I mm, I don't know if that's true that they want to abort twins. I think Planned Parenthood will abort anything. They abort babies up to like 30 some weeks. And I'm not just talking about the ones with developmental issues, like chromosomal issues and stuff. I think it's a skit. That's so disgusting. Fire Babe needs to, why do she? I just, I know everybody thinks that, oh, you always connect people to drugs, but she's already connected to drugs. I'm not just making this up. If you watch anybody who reacts to her channel, they all say she's on coke. And I'm just like, because what would make her keep bringing this up? Her child into these beefs. Tommy Sotomayor didn't say shit about her daughter. Yeah, it's most definitely a skit. Yeah, but my point was she said she had an abortion. She was pregnant. Now another abortion. And this is all within like what, a 6-month period? Not somebody who has 5 kids, I mean 4 kids and got pregnant and had an I mean, not somebody who has 5 kids, married with a husband, got pregnant and had a loss, correct? And had a loss. That's not what we're talking about. Yep. This nigga right here, MV. Oh, he hid his channel because I was say MV. Well, yeah, this nigga right here, MV made him hide his channel. Because he's like, 1, 2, Frank White is coming for you. 3, 4, you better hide your channel. Abortion is a very sensitive topic. Yeah, I just don't want no more kids. They could actually have my whole uterus. Bree got a whole little baseball team. I think I don't think that's true about aborting. Let me see. I'll look it up for you. Aborting twins in North Carolina. Did you try to abort some twins before? Oh yeah, you can abort twins. The first news story that in North Carolina, it says pregnant woman changed mind mid abortion. A set of twins in North Carolina, and this is on Fox, was saved after hearing she was having twins. Decided to abort. Yeah. Yeah, you can abort twins. A lot of shit y'all be saying is just a Google away. Everything is a skit. Yeah, she uses her daughter as a pawn. I mean, I understand if she would have just said, James Caldwell, when you said, what was I doing when somebody was playing in my daughter's ass? Because that is what he said. What was she doing when somebody was playing in her daughter's ass? If she just left it at that, then there would not be no issue. She done added all kind of shit on top of that. And she keeps saying it over and over and over. Like, how can she, as a mother, fix her lips to keep saying that? Then she keeps repeating all the foul, disgusting shit either she's made up in her brain about her daughter and what people have said about her daughter, or what people have actually said. I'm just like, and then I saw a screenshot where she went to Instagram and repeated what James said about somebody playing in her daughter's ass and said something like, why wouldn't he say her vagina? I'm just like, oh my God, this is somebody's mother. I would have shut that whole shit down. Like, first of all, you need to go backtrack and go take that out your video. See here, this is what we're not gonna do, is speak about molestation in this manner. And me and you are gonna come, but she spoke about him molesting his kids. Now he said that about her. It's a whole fucking shit show. She doesn't seem like she has any emotional connection to her daughter, because I remember I was watching one live stream and her daughter was in the background hiding under the table or some shit. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I don't understand how she older than me and they live in a 1 bedroom. Like, where do you sleep? And how do you have these shows where she does the beef sector's news and she's talking about all this crazy wild shit, and her 6 or 7 year old daughter is right there listening because they only live in the 1 bedroom? You seen her? Did you seen it, Crazilla? Yeah, the baby was crouched down like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I was like, no, because at first you didn't notice her till she popped up. I was like, oh my God, she's been like, she didn't even blink. She was right there for hella long. She got to hear everything her mama say because they live. If we could hear Becky next door getting beat up, Then Leah for damn sure hears everything Shalina be saying about the people on YouTube. She be talking about all sex, cussing. I mean, she talks about all kind of wild shit. Y'all see, I have to do my live streams when there are no kids here. And when they are here, everybody has to go in their room and we each close our doors. Becky is the white bitch who lived next door to Shalina, who came up over her house and got put in a headlock by Tracy D. And then she also got pushed out the house by QB. And then a couple of weeks later, her baby daddy or something, that she was having a scuffle, a domestic disturbance, and Firebabe was like, "No, Becky, you don't come up over here, and I'm not calling the police." But she calls the police on strangers on the internet. She called the police on James Caldwell. She called the police on everybody, but she didn't call the police when Becky, the white bitch next door, was getting beat up by that nigga. I forgot what her name is. I forgot what her name was, but she did say her name in the first live where she had got chin checked and put in a headlock. Yeah, they call her Becky because she's white. Yep, she came to fight. She knocked on Firebabe's door, and it's all on the live stream. And Firebabe was like, "Get away from my door! I'm not answering the door. I'm not calling the police on a black man." That's exactly what she said. I'm not calling the police on a black man. Then turned right around, called the police on James Caldwell. She's a 911 hoe. And she keeps saying, "I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago." The bitches from Chicago that I know do not fuck with the police. She got the police on speed dial. They know her name, her number, her face. For no reason, she called the police on him. And then she was down to the police station. I'm like, you cannot be from Chicago. You one of the weakest bitches I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. You call the police more than the white people in the Bay. Like, you know how we can't even go have a barbecue at the lake out here because the white lady called the police. That's Firebag. I know the people probably be like, "Damn, she calling in again." The police told her she needs to call YouTube and tell YouTube whatever her issue is with people on YouTube. Call YouTube. I'm like, bitch, you is sad. Honey, hit a like, honey. Hit a like, honey. She is so retarded. Yeah, it's a lot going on in the beef sector. I know they tired of her. She got their number on speed there. I'm just like, damn. You calling the police on innocent black men. What child, karma is a motherfucker. Now, you know, Tommy, the type of people that he fuck with, them racist white people that be up in his chat. I'm not talking about the black people that be up in his chat. But it be a lot of racist white people in his chat. They post his videos on their Nazi websites and stuff like that. They are also watching this and they will swat your stupid ass. And you got that baby in the house. And do you really want to get swatted by the Chicago PD, bitch? You and that baby might die. You got to stop playing with people. You can't play with everybody like you play with Jay Wilson, like you play with Tracy, like you play with the people that like you play with Sean Bradley. You can't fuck around with everybody like that. Yeah, she's like, hit the damn like button. These whores are trying to flag honey. And she be high as fuck. She be like, honey. She be sweating. The sweat be just gushing out of her pores, and she'd be like, honey. Then she'd be shaking her titties and feeling on herself and squirming in her chair. I'm just like, grease fire, you have to know all of this look like it's contributing to the fact that you really are a cokehead, honey. Are you on that booger sugar, honey? Are you a powder ranger, honey? Are you playing with your nose? Talk a lot of shit, playing with your nose. Do you play with your nose, honey? It's all in her nasal passage. Even how she says honey is like a cokehead because they be having holes in their nose. I can't even do it because I don't have holes in my nose. I can't even honey like her. Girl, yeah. I'm currently eating ice cream and need to go to the gym. You have Renee, you out here hustling backwards. Well, I've heard. Well, that last time when I was up in Swamp Side chat, she was trying to say "girl" and kept saying "girl." She can't even mock black women right. Like, you little dumbass. Shout out to the 40 people in the chat. Y'all hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. It's all about the likes. It's all about the likes. Make sure you hit that like. That's why I couldn't even go live earlier because shit just kept happening. I was like, damn. 37 people watching, 18 likes. Can we get those likes up to at least 20? Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like. I was like, damn, I can't even go live. It's early in the morning. It was like what, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, damn, James already live? What is going on? I'm like, Tracy is already live. What is going on? Then I see everybody talk about Tommy, and I'm like, oh shit. He must have seen Five Babe was trying to drag him. What did she call him? She probably called him Crispy. Did she call him Crispy? He hate that. I'm surprised Nicole Tyler ain't went live yet. I think Nicole Tyler is starting to be my new fave. Oh, Tracy is live. Our favorite couple here in the welfare YouTube sector has premiered a new video, Living with the Webs. Oh, one of the coldest mods in the game, one of the hardest working mods on these YouTube streets, Honey Bree. Can you guys please click her name now and go subscribe to her channel? And when this live ends, please check out her new video titled The Fake Beef, Real YouTube Drama Lessons Learned. Oh, well, she'll be calling him Crispy by the end of the night because everybody know that's his trigger word. If she call him Crispy, he gonna be on her. It's gonna be on like Donkey Kong. He gonna be on her neck, her esophagus, her colon. He gonna be all over that bitch. Hello, Contessa. Yes, please make sure you guys subscribe to the hardest working mod on the planet, Honey Bree's channel, and check out her latest video. It is talking about the scan one, bag one gates. Please check out Crazilla Love Sims TV, one of the hardest working mods in these YouTube streets. She does the Sims for the whole sector, and she does reaction videos. Thank you for hitting that like on the way in. Yes, how is everybody's and how is everyone's? How is your guys' day going? Yeah, that's my thing was okay. Now what? Pastor Titty Meat gonna say, what did he say? Um, he just didn't like the way that Tommy Sotomayor talks about women. No, Pastor Titty Meat, not women, black women, Pastor Juicy Booty, Jada, not women, black women. How he talks about black women. Stand in it. Say what you mean and mean what you say and stand firm in your word while you're walking in your talk. Bree, you always hungry, girl. And you be making me hungry. Look, my stomach just growled. As soon as you said that, every time I get off of here with you, I go make me something to eat. I actually took some shrimp out. I want to make some buffalo shrimp because I've been watching so many of these buffalo mukbangs. The beef sector is crazy. They need a healing. Ever since VS went to jail and now she's on timeout. I guess they told her she can't be online. It's just been going down. Pass it to me. What was Tasha trying to tell Fran? I was in Tasha chat for a second. I forgot what she. I didn't know what she was talking about. I thought she was talking about um Jasmine, but she was talking about something, and I was like, facts. I can't remember what it was though. Oh, a salad sound good. Tanisha, what was Tasha trying to tell Fran? I haven't really been watching anybody else actually. I've just been in my lane, doing my thing. Y'all know that cirrhosis came to my comment section, got dragged again per usual. You better order you some $3.99 headphones off of Amazon so it could be there in 2 days and you could keep pushing them videos out. Oh, Fran acts willfully ignorant. She knows Tommy Sotomayor speaks on all black women. She knows Minister Jack speaks on all black women. Fran knows that Basehead Melly is a racist apologist. She just acts willfully ignorant because it works for her and her fan base. Bitch is not dumb. Not Fran. I mean, yeah, Fran. And Tasha knows she don't have to tell her that. Some about all black women. She feel like them bullets missed her, but them bullets hit you right in between the eyes. Smack dab in the middle of your forehead. Yeah, she supports Tommy Sotomayor and Minister Jack. She's dumb. He got a lot of black women that support him because they feel like he's not talking about them. But piss that nigga off and see what happened. You're gonna see that you can get your issue from him too. And a lot of people that battle him, a lot of the black women that have battled him on YouTube have folded. Like Michi, she folded. Everybody in her Paris, she folded. Everybody folded. What he needs to do is go toe to toe with a bitch that got just as much stamina as him. But I haven't met her yet. That's a shame. That's really a shame that she feels like that. Yeah, I still watch Michi. I watch her all the time. But I'm just like, when Michi and Tommy had they back and forth, it was so good and juicy. And I knew that he wanted to fuck. Like, that's all I got from their whole back and forth situation was like he he wanted to tip drill her or fucking motorboat her titties or something. It was just so much sexual tension between them. I was like, this is a shame why she finna fall. And that's exactly what happened. Because Michi do got the stamina. She got the stamina for Tommy. Even if she had the child within marriage, it would still apply to her. Fran don't have to be a single mother for the things that Tommy Sotomayor says, the things that Sotomayor say to apply to her. She take care of niggas. He talk about that all the time. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of arrows that he be shooting that could land smack dab on her that don't even land on single mothers. I guess she ain't following him for that. No, she have followed him. We're gonna stop giving these people a pass like they don't know what's going on. No, she's being willfully ignorant. These brides play dance, but they be knowing exactly what's going on. We got 30 minutes, you guys. We have 30 minutes before the dream team, my triple threat, gets home. We have 30 minutes. Tomorrow, tomorrow at 9 a.m. in the morning, we will be having a discussion on the state of Black hair, the hate on Black hair, and how we can bring other Black women to love their hair, how we can help other Black women start to see their hair as something of beauty. I would love for us to stop using disparaging names towards Black hair, especially when we are raising little girls. So, yeah, I would love to have an in-depth discussion about the state of Black hair. First, we can start with the word nap and nappy. Oh, and where that disparaging phrase came from. Yeah, so we will be having that discussion tomorrow. So I hope everybody's ready for that discussion. Thank you, Cirrhosis, for sparking that idea. Of course, you are my content, and you are the content that keeps on giving. You called my natural hair, my unpermed, unrelaxed, unbleached, untreated, long natural hair, Brillo. But we can see my hair in a photo and in a video. It is very soft. It is very kinky. It is very coily. It is very curly. And it is pretty much very much so moisturized. We saw in your video and your photos hair that does actually resemble brittle what does she call my hair? Brillo. Yes, your hair actually resembles the Brillo pad that we use to scrub the pots and the pans because it is over bleached and overworked. And when you slick it back onto your scalp, you actually look bald. I don't know who taught you to hate yourself and to hate the hair that you were born with and to call your hair disparaging names like coochie curls and Brillo pads. I wonder if that is what led to your daughters getting kicked off of the school bus? Did they turn to their seatmate on the bus and say, your coochie curls are ugly? Your hair looks like a Brillo pad. Imagine sitting in a third grade class and your desk mate calls your hair coochie curls. Your mama didn't comb your coochie curls today. Like, so yeah, we will be having a discussion about that tomorrow morning. Because people allow them. A man will only do, for me, yeah, calling hair pubic hair is just disgusting. A man will only do what you will allow. A lot of people refuse to watch Tommy Sotomayor. Right. So I hope you do your video to follow up my video. And then I can say, because I'm gonna be dropping some lugs and doing a little roast and gag. Wow, trying to teach just a little bit about self-love and how I work on that with my own Black daughter. My friend actually lost her mother. I think she lost her mother, 13 hours ago. She lost her mother. I want to keep Kanisha in my prayers. She just lost her mother. Her mother has been battling a heroin addiction for as long as I've known Kanisha, and her mother is now in a better place. May she glow in peace. She just commented, so I just remembered that. And if you email me, I will be responding to you after dinner tonight. I have been getting a lot of emails about people. I have been getting a lot of emails from people who were triggered by Basehead. Well, she's by the person that's blacked out. They were triggered by her acting as if she was going to commit suicide in my chat, and then turning it around and saying someone else was going to commit suicide, then going to her channel and saying she was going to commit suicide, and then again turning it around and saying I was going to make somebody else commit suicide. So a lot of people who have been affected directly by suicide have been emailing me, and I just want to say I'm so sorry that triggered you, and I will be responding to the rest of the emails tonight. I just think just a horrible situation. I think people really need to think about what they say on certain topics. Yeah, thank you guys. It is. It is. But I think what she does is get into people's heads. She gets, because these girls, they love the behind the scenes, She gets to do all that. You see all those text messages and voice messages and email exchanges that she has with people. She likes getting into people's heads and making them believe her side and stuff like that. I'm just like, girl, you don't understand how you're actually hurting people. You're hurting people with that little stunt. Just an idiot. Child. Oh, yes, I'm blocked on Facebook for, let's see. Let's try to comment on Facebook. She's very sadistic. Am I still in Facebook jail? Facebook blocked me for saying I can't believe a whole month ago, way in December, I said I can't believe Larry Reid Live is arguing with the woman. Does that mean he's bisexual? Because Larry Reid is gay. I mean, I didn't understand what the problem Am I still blocked? I didn't understand what the problem was with that. Because he a pastor and maybe he reported me because I did tag him. See, I don't talk shit and hide my hands. The same shit I say behind the scenes, I'll say it right here on my platform. If I have something to say to somebody, I'll tag them, I'll dap them, or I'll say their name. Oh, I think I'm not blocked no more. Oh, hey. Dang, when somebody lose their mother, it's just so hard. Like, what do you say? What do you say? There's nothing you could say. Especially when you haven't experienced that experience, like you haven't experienced losing your mother, there's nothing. Yeah, I guess they let me out. I rarely post on Facebook anymore. I do have to start back posting because I do have some other things that I need to be working on and doing, and some other streams of income that I need to be capitalizing on. But yeah, that's why I stopped fucking with Facebook. I just like, damn, I'm barely making any money on here, and then what I am making money for is not what I want to make money for. And then every time I'm in my zone and I'm like scaling and hitting my numbers and stuff like that, here y'all come back block me for having a point of view. If I say something about black men, I get blocked for 30 days. If I say something about black men, I get blocked for another 30 days. It's like, damn, they just report me so much. Black men can't take it. Yes, my friend's mom, not mine. I wouldn't be on here. I would be devastated. I mean, I don't think I would be able to handle it. Right, right, Queen J. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say. It's a hard pill to swallow. The devastation is real. And she has like 5 or 6 siblings. Whew. And you guys know Divine. Divine is such a strong individual. I was watching her live stream. I had caught the replay, and she was speaking on how you need to start informing your children about about things like death and what to do in case you actually pass away and all of that. And I was like, just thinking about that. And then today I opened up Facebook and I see that Kenisha's mom has passed away. And I'm like, these are the conversations that we need to be having with our children. And I just need to really start ensuring that my kids have the money that they need if something ever happens to me, because all they have is me. Just me. They have me. Um, they'll have their dad soon. But at this point, if something happens to me right now, all they have is me. Of course, I have 12 sisters. They have them. They have my mom and all that. But you only get one mother. You only get one mother. And I was just thinking about, like, how would I prepare them for my loss, like for the loss of me? I think like right now I'm doing good. Like if something happened to me, I feel like my son is at a point where like he could be able to take care of the little ones, not financially, but like the house, he could run a household. He knows how to handle their emotions and stuff like that. But financially, I just need to get more in line with that, because if something happens to me, they need to have a couple of $100,000s in order to just survive in life. She is very strong. She is a rock. I mean, she's a pillar. She is very strong, and I couldn't believe that. When I went to watch the live, I didn't think that that's what she would be talking about, but it just really hit me like, damn, that like we all need to be doing that. Like we're not young spring chickens anymore. I'm almost 40 years old. I'm getting old, and we don't know what is coming. We don't know what God has in store for us. So, yeah, we have to start preparing these kids. But, and then Divine said something about you can't be scared. But that's the thing. Like when I talk about death, I get like choked up in my chest, and, my breathing changes, and like that fight or flight response, and, your pulse start racing. Like it's scary. I don't want to think about death because I don't want to call that onto my spirit. We not young, girl. We getting old. We getting up there. I got a whole teenager finna be 15 this year. We are not young. My knees, my back hurts. Okay. I gotta sleep a certain way. Like, and I've lost so many people. I just lost my friend Tia last year in May. I've lost other friends to cancer. I've lost a lot of people um as since I've been an adult, and I'm talking about Black women. And it's just like our days aren't promised. And it's just something like we need to make living wills, and we need to make sure that our insurance is getting paid, and that everybody has insurance, and that you start paying on your own burial plot and your own, like however you're trying to go. You need to start working on that now, because I don't want to have a GoFundMe. I don't want nobody looking to go fund me. I just want to, everything to be handled so that I don't leave my children with any type of debt or anything like that. But I know I'm going to live to be 120, not, knock on wood, put that into the atmosphere. But yeah, Divine, she's a strong individual. And I know that her mother is glowing in peace. Yeah, it is a wake-up call. And I always say like death brings life. And I always notice this pattern. A baby is always born into a family as somebody is leaving out. So my friend Kanisha, she just had her first child, a boy. He's only a couple of months old, and I guess she just lost her mother yesterday. And I don't know why I always notice that pattern. It that death brings life. There's always a baby born when somebody's leaving. So that's crazy. Yeah, it was very informative. Yeah. I haven't lost a parent or a sibling, and I don't plan on it. And I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I want to see my grandkids' kids. I wish every day that, my grandmother could be here to see my kids. They would love her, like the cussing granny. Because I think I'm going to be a cussing granny. I think I'm going to be a lot like her when I'm like when I'm an older lady in my 50s and 60s. But she was the cussing granny. She would cuss a bitch out, y'all. Oh my God. She was the funniest, smartest, most resilient lady I've ever known. She never got to meet any of my children. Yeah, that is tough. But she's a new mother who lost her mother, but she's been a mother her whole life because her mother suffered with substance abuse. Therefore, she had to raise her siblings. So she ain't new to being a mother. She true to being a mother. But I feel like the family and the kids really, it hurts. Of course, it's going to hurt. It's very painful, but I think that they truly believe, and I believe that their mother is in a better place. Right, 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 right. We got 10 minutes before the bell rings. You guys, I can hear the school bell right here from my house. 2 minutes, 3 minutes after my kids get out of school, I can hear them walking from across the street. Why is Bernie Sanders and and Elizabeth Warren people beefing? Are you Press one if you're going to vote for Bernie Sanders in this upcoming election. Press two if you're going to vote for Elizabeth Warren. Press three if you're going to be voting for a Republican. Press four if you don't know who the fuck should get your vote. Child, I don't want to vote for nobody. And that's the fucking part that fucks it up for everybody, because that's how Trump won. Because didn't nobody want to vote for cricket Hillary, and didn't nobody want to vote for dumbass Trump. My brother in this damn book, he swear he writing a book about his life, y'all. And he hasn't even lived a whole damn life. It's so funny. None of them have a black agenda. That's the problem. Mm, 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 mm. That's my question for every candidate too, and they just can't answer it. Oh, Kiva done got sick. I'm reading Facebook and talking to y'all. Oh, my brother with his emo ass post. I hope he don't watch this. While they're talking about reparation, I need to know, because 4 years from now they'll be on to something else without talking about us. They never have an agenda for us, and they won't have an agenda for us. You just have to find a candidate that views align with most of your views, whether that's Democratic or Republican, whether that's I feel like my views align more with, I have like conservative views. I have conservative views, but I have my values are more democratic, I guess. I don't know how to explain that. I don't think they're fighting for the black vote. I think they are fighting and windmilling for the Hispanic vote. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mama 12. Yeah, right. That's too much like right. The people actually getting to vote for the president's impeachment. That sounds too much like right. The people that he actually rules over, voting him in or out. Man, how much sense does that make? All the sense in the world. So why don't we have those rights? Just dumb. Yeah, the Republicans have the Hispanic vote. They always gonna have the Hispanic vote, which makes absolutely no freaking sense. And they be the main ones talk about, if you see ICE, don't let message us, text us. No, I'm not texting you now. You the one voted. You the one voted this shit for this shit to happen. You, not your mama, not your aunties. No, no, many Hispanics do. You better check. You better check the California records. Shit, it's locally, nationally. Yes, the fuck they do, because they think they're fucking white. Yes, they do. Child cheese. Out here, Mika, out here they do too. It be crazy. Like, what? What's wrong with y'all? And they be racist as fuck too. Ooh, Jesus, child cheese. They be putting them in monkey. You fucking monkey, child. They call you a monkey in a minute. Yeah, they are the majority. Especially here, they the fucking majority. They got that takeover spurt. But you would think that they would vote Democrat, but then when you start to do your research and see all these stories and stuff, no, no. They be racist. I mean, well, they be prejudiced towards each other. You ever seen an Americanized Hispanic person going after somebody who is newly relocated to the country? It is crazy, and I see it all the time. I'm just like, you can't, you just can't. Y'all the same. Y'all the same. But I guess it's like when black people be beefing with Africans. It's like y'all the same. What's wrong with y'all? No, the Democratic Party is just dumb, slow. It's slow work. They too fucking liberal. Like, really then? Really then? I don't want to be a sanctuary city. Really then? Like, really then? Really, everybody should not be getting all these abortions. Look at Jazzy. Really then? Bring it back. What's your agenda for the blacks? And stop, and black people need to stop allowing the liberals, the loopy liberals, to fucking use them. That's why we not winning. No, they Republicans too. Out here, they Republicans too. But they stick together and they got each other back and they make shit happen. They be having the whole city sold up. How many beauty supplies, nail salons, um, Chinese markets, and Chinese restaurants do you see on every block? I mean, they be having this so the fuck up. I'm like, how do y'all get building rights all the time? Like they be buying up whole fucking lots and shit. Bree, you're hungry ass. I'm waiting on these kids. Once these kids bust through the door like the popos, they be coming through the door like soldiers. I think it's because of it's America. America. When people come here, They think they're all that. And then when other people, when they've been here, that it's just it's the American racial construct that has people of the same lineage beefing with each other. I'm like, bitch, you the same. Yeah, ain't y'all cousins? Y'all probably cousins back home in y'all country and don't even know it. And you beefing over what? Y'all should come together. I'm not cooking yet. Y'all, it's only $2.49. I want to fry these shrimp, but I don't want to share with these kids. I should have took out both bags. Yeah, the Middle Easterns, they get the gas stations and the corner stores. But where do they put them? That's why I'm saying, like, people have to stop saying that, oh, the Black community is so broke. No, the hood is $1 million community. $1 million community. I've seen the hood buy people Benzes. I've seen the hood buy people mansions. I've seen the hood put people on the map. And I'm not talking about Black people. The hood is fucking rich. The problem with the hood is that the hood used to have sandwich shops. The hood used to have the candy lady. The hood used to have the own Black owned corner store. The hood used to have the butcher. The hood used to have all that. And guess what it don't have now? None of that. Imagine if your auntie, your sister, your cousin, all these single mothers got together, saved up from their taxes. It's about to be tax season, right? Next month. All of them put 10 people put $1,000 together and went and started renting out a corner store. 10 Black single mothers in the hood. Now, you already live in this hood. You go purchase the Indians. They said, okay, we don't want to have this store up over here no more. So we're going to just put it up for whatever. Y'all go in there. Y'all each put $1,000 together. So y'all got 10 racks. Y'all go rent out the store. Y'all go to Women's Initiative, probably get a loan, get all your inventory, and then boom. You got a fucking corner store in the middle of the hood. You know everybody coming to your store. They send their kids to college from the corner store money. They buying big houses in elite neighborhoods with the corner store money. They bringing their whole family into America with the corner store money. The hood, okay, let me say something. Next month, February and March, is going to be rolling in the hood. All that money, people getting 10,000, 8,000, 7,000, 12,000. The hood going to be so fucking wet, and they could take all that money and buy up the whole block. Ain't that crazy? And it won't even be like nobody's taking a loss. Bitch, you already got 8 kids. You getting about 12,000 back. What's $1,000 to where y'all go up over there and y'all go buy that nail shop? So all those Black girls that's going down to that beauty school right there, when they get out of beauty school and they stay bored, then y'all already got the space. And then you employing them, and it's already in your hood. And when bitches be fighting in front of the store or fighting in front of your shop or whatever, that's all that's going to do is make your business better. We understand how it all works. So no, won't nobody be getting chased about the nail shop and have them Chinese men beating them in their backs with brooms and stuff like that. They won't be jumping y'all inside of the beauty supply. No, bitch, because you already know you're not finna fuck with Black people like that. You already know if this is a family-owned business, if you go up into Retta's beauty supply and you steal some bundles up out of her beauty supply, her cousin Nene and them gonna meet you around the corner and beat your ass and get them bundles back. Let's buy back the block. That's what we're trying to do in my family. Let's buy back the block. The number one goal right now is in my family is to have a whole lot so that we can buy, so that we can have a fucking grocery store. You know how the Mexicans have the meat market? The Asians have the seafood market. Why isn't there a market, a black market, where you go to and you could buy your greens already picked? You could buy your yams already candied. You can get the cuts of meat that we eat. You could buy your mixed up seasonings that the black people made. When you go and you get your meat cut up and you want to buy a meat package, why it's not a black man behind the counter, a black butcher? Our kids don't even know what a black butcher look like. Let's start having our own grocery stores, not like Safeway. I'm talking about in California, we have 1,000 Mexican meat markets. Why we don't have a black one? And then they meat markets, what they got up in there, a burrito shop. Why we don't have black grocery marts where you can go in and get you a bowl of gumbo while your mama's sitting there shopping? Where you can go and get you some chicken and waffles, where you can go and do this, and that, where they have all the ingredients that we use in one spot. You know how hard it is be sometimes to find some motherfucking gumbo filet, to find the ingredients that we need. But when I want to make me some fucking tacos and I go into the Mexican Mart, which is my favorite place in the whole wide world, they have all their marinades, the green, the yellow, the tomatillo, the pico de gallo. They have all of their marinades right there at the market. They have all of their meat already seasoned. So if you want to make steak tacos, all you got to do is come home and put it in a pan and fry it up. So why do we don't have a market where I could walk into it and can I get 10 pounds of that chicken that's already seasoned? Can I get 3 pounds of that steak that's already seasoned? Oh, you like po' boy sandwiches? Can I get that shrimp that's already seasoned? Can I come up in here and get this shit so when I go home, it's easier for me to cook my meal? We don't have that. Oh, you want red beans and rice? What did they already have when you walked into the black market? They had the bags of red beans and rice, and it was already seasoned up how it was supposed to be. And all you had to do was go home and drop it in the pot. And I'm not talking about that fucking Zatarans. I'm talking about fresh shit. Fresh shit. But that's right there in your hood where you go shopping. I could find the Indian store where they got their food, the Asian store, the Mexican store. You don't never find the black store. Now, yeah, you could find black corner stores and stuff like that, but you don't never find the black meat market. Have y'all noticed that? I don't know. No, I've never been anywhere where they've had a black meat market. I want a black meat market. I don't want to go to the Mexican meat market where they made the packages to fit black people needs. I want to go where they already seasoning my meat how I like it. But that's just me. Those are just the things that we sit down and we discuss in my family and the plans that we have. Like my mom is trying to buy land and she's trying to build each person a house on that land. And she's already said that my house has to be the furthest away from her house so that I don't come and bother her. So I guess I don't know how many miles she's trying to have in between us, but it's fine by me, girl. You don't know what type of, by the time them houses is built, all these kids should be about out of my house. You don't know what type of work I'm gonna have at my house. What type of man's gonna be up in my crib, girl? We don't want you looking in our blinds anyway. But we're trying to build so that if something happens to us, all these kids will be taken care of. Because it's hard. It's hard to survive in California. It's hard to survive in America, period. Yep, you never thought about that, huh? You've never seen a black meat market. And I love the meat market. Y'all get all my meat from the meat market. I love fresh cuts of meat. But imagine if you can go to the meat market and get your meat seasoned how your mama make it already. Imagine that. Imagine that. Like I can go to the meat market and I can get my chicken already seasoned, and it's how we season it. I can go to the meat market. I get my greens. I get my black eyed peas. I can get everything that I want. That how I make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, here come the kids, y'all. Gotta go. Time to go. Time to make my exit. Time to make my exit. I will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. We will be discussing the state. Oh my God, they're so loud. The state of black hair. Please join me tomorrow morning, you guys. Again, I've enjoyed this conversation, but I gotta go. Here I come. The door is locked. Okay, here I come. Okay, bye everyone. 1 second, you guys.